My name is Frank Bello. I play for a band called Anthrax. I play with another band called Helmet. And people all along the years have been asking me for a number of years. I've been with this band, Anthrax, for over 20 years at this point. So people come up to me, a lot of players, when's your signature model coming out? They want to know my stats, as they say. This is the Frank Bello model. I'm very proud of this because this is everything I need and more to stay on the road for a year and a half at a time. So this is what I go to war with. First off, we'll just start with the wood of the bass. It's alder wood. I needed something, I don't know if you've ever seen an Anthrax show. The truth of the matter is I jump around like an idiot for the most part. So I can't have anything that kills my great broken disc that I have in my back after all these years. So the wood is, it's a warm wood. It gives this great warm sound, but it's not too heavy on the body for me. It also has the PJ setup, of course. It's got the Seymour Duncans in the front for the precision, and it's got the Samarium in the back for the jazz. The rosewood fretboard, which I need for this music. The maple neck, which I love, and it's got the little Frank Bello head. It's Angry Man. This bass is called the Angry Man bass, by the way. And it all really works. This is what I've grown up with, and this is what I come to after all these years. The summation of it all, I need this. This is what I need to go on stage every night. I can't see myself loving another bass. This is like when you found the right girl in your life, and not to sound mushy or anything, this is it. And I couldn't be happier right now. So I just want the player out there. This is a good investment because there's some named players actually using this bass right now, which I'm really proud of, meaning that I did something right. I'm really psyched about that. So people are picking up on this bass because it sounds great. I'm really, really proud of what we've come up with. Okay, let's talk about why I've always played Fender. For all the heroes that I have, you have to understand, I'm coming from a place, I grew up in the Bronx, New York, pretty much without a dad. He left us way early in my life, so I needed heroes to look up to. And my heroes were bass players. There was Steve Harris, there was Geddy Lee, there was all these great bass players that, for me, that I looked up to as my heroes, and I needed something to go on. So I would look at these guys in videos and posters and stuff like that, and records, and I say records? So records and CDs. And I said, man, I want to be like that. It gave me something to look up to. So, and what were those guys playing? It was always a Fender. So I always put it together, my hero is connected with Fender. And it comes up as I did more research that Fender is the best quality. The biggest honor I can have as a bass player and as a musician is getting my own signature model, especially from Fender. That's the sickest thing in the world for me, Frank Bello, to have his own signature model with my details, my everything. This is all me, man. This is coming straight from inside of me, and it's in the bass. Now, this is my voice, which is great. I bring this on the stage, and I'm telling you, man, it comes through here, and it goes into here, and that's it. It all comes out, because this is my work, and I'm really proud of it. They did everything. And what more can you ask from a company, man? They made every little detail come true. Daily on the phone, just this dude, can we do this? Can we do this? Can we bring this back and try? I mean, it's all the little things that really mean a lot to me as a player, because that's when you plug into an amp, there's total confidence with this bass. I don't have to worry about anything. I'm just going to plug it in and go on the stage. That's where it is. I'll go through a really strange but funny road story, which I didn't really think could happen at this point in my career, but it did happen. Anthrax, the band I play bass with, we were touring and did a show in Las Vegas. So what happens this one fine day, the night before we played LA. A lot of drinking, everybody's hungover, we're going to Vegas, that's even worse. So apparently, some of the crew guys, my tech specifically, who is no longer my tech, forgot not only my bass rig, but all my basses to go to the next show. They forgot them in the last gig. I don't know how that happens. It happened, right? So I'm there. My tour manager was afraid, he's afraid to tell me at this point because, I'm hungover as it is.
and he's going to come over and say, I have nothing to play on. We have to play on rented gear tonight because they can't get the gear from LA there. Nobody had my Fender stuff, my basses and all this. So long story short, I'll cut to the chase. I get this rental gear. They gave me some kind of bass. It wasn't Fender. I'm telling you, dude, this is no exaggeration. It was a rough show because you couldn't. This speaker was blown. The horns were blown. I had no choice because it was like this. Everything had to happen right away. And that's how you know you become addicted to what you have. Like for my sound, my Fenders, that's why it's like a drug, dude. I'm telling you the truth. It was not there, and I was like, and I went on stage like I was scared, man. I'm telling you. And for me, it sucked. The show just did not go over for me. You can go to your other companies and the hipsters of today and say that's the coolest bass ever. Look, the bottom line is you're always going to wind up back with Fender. You really got to be honest with yourself. And that's not sounding arrogant. That's just being a bass player and reality. That's a reality check. You're going to wind up back here. So why waste time?